Hello and welcome to Reading. I'm bored as fuck, and this is just the best way I know of to get test footage. So here we go. Happiness, Lessons from a New Science. What's the problem? There is a paradox at the heart of our lives. Most people want more income and strive for it, yet as Western societies have gotten richer, their people have become no happier. This is no old wives' tale. It is a fact proven by many pieces of scientific research. As I'll show, we have good ways to measure how people are happy. Good God, my brain is fucking butchering this. I can't even get this right. What? Start over. There is a paradox at the heart of our lives. Most people want more income and strive for it. Yet as Western societies have gotten richer, their people have become no happier. This is no old wives' tale. It is fact, proven by many pieces of scientific research. As I'll show, we have good ways to measure how happy people are, and all the evidence says that on average, people are no happier today than people were 50 years ago. Yet at the same time, average incomes have more than doubled. This paradox is equally true for the United States and Britain and Japan. But aren't our lives infinitely more comfortable? Indeed, we have more food, more clothes, more cars, bigger houses, more central heating, more foreign holidays, a shorter working week, nicer work, and above all, better health. Yet we are not happier. Despite all of the efforts of governments, teachers, doctors, and businessmen, human happiness has not improved. This devastating fact should be the starting point for all discussion of how to improve our lot. It should cause each government to reappraise its objectives, and every one of us to rethink our goals. One thing is clear. Once income is guaranteed, making people happier is not easy. If we want people to be happier, we really have to know what conditions generate happiness and how to cultivate them. That is what this book is about, the causes of happiness and the means we have to affect it. If we really wanted to be happier, what we would do differently? What would we do differently? Fuck my brain for not being able to read. We do not yet know all the answers, or even half of them, because we're fucking retarded. But we have a lot of evidence, enough to rethink government policy, but we don't have the answers. So why rethink it if we don't have the answers? Who knows? And to reappraise our personal choices and philosophy of life, the main evidence comes from the new psychology of happiness. But neuroscience, sociology, economics, and philosophy all play their part. Basically, we look to everything to figure this out, and we still don't have an answer. So we're just going to feed you all the stuff we look to and hope you get somewhere with it. By bringing them together, we can produce a new vision of how we can live better, both as social beings and in terms of our inner spirit. Oh, I get it. So basically, this is my guess to an answer. I'm not going to claim it's an answer because lawsuits, but this is my guess to an answer. That's what they're saying. Nice. Real nice. Anyway, what philosophy? The philosophy is that of the 18th century Enlightenment, as articulated by Jeremy Bentham. If you pass below the fine classical portico of University College London, what the good fuck is a portico? You will find him there near the entrance hall, an elderly man dressed in 18th century clothes, sitting in a glass case. Oh, that motherfucker, Jeremy Bentham. Oh yeah, he had his self preserved. But the head rotted because they weren't able to preserve it. So now that sits in a box. So the body's real, but the head's not. Try sleeping tonight. The clothes are his, and so is the body, except for the head, which is a wax replica. He is there because he inspired the founding of the college, and as he requested, he still attends the meetings of the college council, being carried in for the purpose. God dang. Oh my heavens, that I need to see. Just them carrying in a cadaver, a headless cadaver for meetings. A shy, kindly man, he never married. Oh, the poor bastard. And he gave his money to good causes. Pussy! Not really. If you don't have children, then you may as well do that. If you do have children and you do that, then I have a lot of questions for you. He was also one of the first intellectuals to go jogging. Also, he's the reason we put ourselves through hell. Or trotting, as he called it, which he did until near his death. But despite his quirks, Bentham was one of the greatest thinkers of the Enlightenment. This motherfucker was a great thinker. That's what you're going to tell me? Whatever you want to say. I think all these Enlightenment thinkers are just high on whatever drugs they were taking. The best society, he said, is one where the citizens are happiest. Well, of course, everyone's going to say that, because when you say that, it sounds like you want what's best for everyone. Is it really? I don't know. So the best public policy is which produces the greatest happiness. This philosophy can be used, and has been used, to justify great tragedies, so be careful. And when it comes to private behavior, the right moral action is that which produces the most happiness for the people it affects. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. This is the greatest happiness principle. It is fundamentally egalitarian because everyone's happiness is to count equally. No, some people are more equal than others. It is also fundamentally humane because it says that what matters ultimately is what people feel. That is bullshit, but whatever you want to feel like. It is close in spirit to the opening passages of the American Declaration of Independence. This noble ideal has driven much of the social progress that has occurred in the last 200 years. Oh wait, that's not... I thought that was a quote. God dang. But it was never easy to apply because so little was known about the nature and causes of happiness. This left it vulnerable to philosophies that questioned the ideal itself. In the 19th century, these alternative philosophies were often linked to religious conceptions of morality. But in the 20th century, religious belief diminished. Fucking damn it! And so eventually did belief in the secular religion of socialism. In consequences, there remained no widely accepted system of ethical belief, which is the problem with the world now. We've all gone away from the Christian values. And no, being gay does not break them. If you think that, just do the world a favor and take a bath with a toaster. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done, whatever. Do whatever you want to do, I don't fucking care. I'll leave you with something to ponder. If chickens can fly, why don't they?